Why? No, I messed up. Ian Navarro rapper, you either love or hate. I'm gonna be honest. Ian's trash. I heard he's trash. I've heard his songs with Lil. He's trash. But let's figure out why people either love or hate him. I don't hate him. I just think he's
Hip-hop
trash.
has never seen a rapper quite like Ian.
That's Ian?
Everything he touches seems to go.
Damn, I'm on my Britney shit. Oops, I hit again. Damn, I'm on my DJ Khaled. We the bet.
Viral, but yet at the same time,
Hate Me was pretty
no one
good.
can
though. I
agree
can't
whether
even lie.
Ian
Even
is
though he's
actually
trash,
good
it's pretty
or
good.
just a walking meme.
Maybe a bit of both.
I'm on my Britney shit. Oops, I hit again.
This white kid, regular like Caucasian man, and
Right.
he's like mocking Future and Gucci Mane like rap music, and like people are like, this shit hard.
As this basic-looking white dude who just 2 years ago
Damn.
was a D1 college rugby player at Clemson.
What the fuck? He just started rapping? This is some bullshit, man. This is some bullshit. This nigga, there's been niggas in the hood. Oh, yo, check it. I must have had a bunch of in the hood right now, broke. EBT, baby mama got 6 baby mamas and 2 kids, nigga, in the hood right now trying to rap, and they can't get $1. They can't get 5 monthly Spotify listeners. And this nigga who played rugby a couple years ago, 2 years ago, already is a rapper that can survive purely off rap. What type of bullshit is you see how the world works? This is why I dropped out of college. This is why I dropped out of college, because what the fuck is the point? There's no point in like half the shit we do, because it's like you get shit like this. The fuck?
Ian
That
breaks
pissed
every
me
single
off.
rule
I don't know why
in
that just
rap.
pissed me.
And
Yo,
like
I'm
to-
sorry. That shit just pissed me all the way off, my nigga. I don't know why, but the nigga was a rugby player. The fuck is rugby, my nigga? I know what rugby is, but it's like it's rugby, my nigga.
the creator, it seems like you either hate him or love him.
Also, he
Breaks
went to
every single-
Clemson. Damn, that's in my state.
While most
Nice.
rappers would get laughed off the internet if they
Where's
tried
Ian
anything
from? Florida
similar,
or some shit?
somehow
Where the
Ian's
British nigga
unique
from?
approach is working. However, will his success last? Does Ian have a serious future?
a good Rays
or
fan,
will he
so
just go
maybe.
down as
Let me see
another
where this nigga's
viral
from.
rapper who came and went?
He's from St. Louis, Missouri.
From St. Louis.
Okay.
SCL,
Oh, he
you
just
in
said
the
it.
house, stop
Yeah.
playing with him. You see your fit, describe it today.
Okay, we got on the essentials today.
Okay.
Just a white shirt,
Right?
sweatpants.
Talk
One
that.
look at Ian and his go-to outfit of a plain white tee and some sweatpants,
Got a
and you would
nice
be led to
build.
guess that he is just your typical chill white guy.
That's what it
and
seems
definitely
like.
not some hard trap rapper.
He is
or
not.
by seeing the cover art here for his debut mixtape, which is actually a reference to this classic old meme, chances are you'd bet that Ian is a rich southern kid who was probably in a frat.
What is he?
And you would be
I'm not gonna say yes or no because I don't want to be wrong. But
partially
yes,
correct.
he looks like that pretty
Prior
much.
to becoming the most
He looks like a
polarizing
country
rapper
white
and
boy.
receiving cosigns from superstars like Drake, Quavo,
I'm
and
fucking tired of fucking Drake. Drake's always co-signing culture vultures and shit. He's always co-signing niggas that don't need to be in the game. But to be fair, Drake was once in that exact same position, so it's almost like he's just doing what people wasn't doing for him when he was coming up. You never know. Everybody wasn't fucking with Drake, and I probably wouldn't have fucked with Drake before if I didn't know what Drake was gonna be. Maybe, who knows? But look at him now. If somebody didn't pull him up like Lil Wayne, we would have never got Drake. So hey, honestly, fuck am I hating for?
Kai Cenat. As we can see from his LinkedIn profile,
Man,
Ian
he's
Smith
mixed
actually
student.
attended Clemson University, where
South
he was not only a
Carolina.
business administration student, but also played on the
Dropped
school's
out
rugby
after a
team.
year.
Yeah, bro.
What the
Rugby
fuck,
it's
man?
been fun. Shout out Clemson Rugby Foundation.
So, did you have any like major injuries when you were playing rugby?
Yeah, I tore my meniscus last season. Like, you know, that shit could get physical.
This nigga tore his meniscus and started rapping. Who the fuck tears their meniscus? I think I almost tore my meniscus, but who the fuck tears their meniscus? Like, this nigga's not real, bro. I don't care. Bro.
It's cool now.
I don't
bend
care.
it, but I can't run like
don't
I
give
used
a
to.
fuck,
I'm out of my prime.
Appearing in graphics for game day posts like this one in
This
2023,
is bullshit.
along with sharing the same last name as Yeet, aka Noah Smith, a
This is
rapper
bull.
who, as we're about to see, Ian has constantly been compared to.
This is bullshit, man. This is bullshit, man. Look at this nigga, man. Look at this nigga too. This whole thing is just bullshit.
Despite his obvious skills on the field, though, Ian's
Okay.
time playing
That is
D1
pretty
rugby
fast.
would suddenly come to an abrupt
When
stop.
he tore his meniscus,
So
he
what
just told
happened?
us.
Well, even before enrolling at this prep school in Dallas before Clemson, Ian Smith had a massive love for music. However, not for rapping. For his first 3 years of making music, Ian initially began as a producer, just producing beats for small underground artists. But that was until one day which changed everything.
Okay.
I just want 0 to 100 inside this Benz. It took a couple seconds. I'm finna grab me a seat and call my mans, but that's my fucking business.
All right,
In
this
summer
actually
of
sounds pretty good.
2022,
So he gets away with not being that good of a rapper because he's a good producer. So he can outproduce his rap skills. That makes sense.
at the age of 17 years old, as you just heard, Ian decided to try rapping
Okay.
himself, posting his
Okay.
first ever song titled
Yeah, that's pretty good.
G63
It
to
sounds like
SoundCloud.
vibey.
Also,
You could ride around listening to that or hear that in a strip club or something like that. Okay, fair.
self-produced by Ian. As far as first songs go,
See, I'm not a hater. It was Von off. People say I look like him whenever I put on glasses. I think I don't look like that guy, do I? I don't look like that guy.
in my opinion, G63 is not bad. However, this still doesn't answer our question of how a random rugby player at Clemson University all of a sudden turned into a viral sensation
How
that
did
nobody
that
can
happen?
escape.
Right. Where did that happen? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
Bronny James, I see you. Thought you could just lurk on my page and I wouldn't say anything about it. How about you quit being mysterious around these ones?
He's trash.
Yeah.
As it
Y'all just seen his jump shot? Let's get an instant replay on that jump shot. This nigga is trash. This nigga just shot with two hands. Look, 1, 2. Where the fuck is the guide hand, gang? Then he shot it this way. He shot this way with the left hand, but then turned his left hand to the right. And his right hand was already turned to the right. Nah. Bronny's dropping you off, gang. Nice beat drop,
As
though.
it often does, especially in the hip-hop scene, anytime that a new rapper blows up seemingly overnight, they are always met with your typical claims of being an industry plant. But in the case here of Ian, along with getting signed by the same management that is also behind Forbats,
Who
does that
hasn't
make
popped?
Ian an industry plant? Well, following the release of his first ever song on SoundCloud, over the next 2 years, Ian would continue releasing new singles and short EPs all by himself, slowly gaining his first few hundred fans as he grinded to find his sound. In January of 2024 came Ian's first song to gain any significant attention, titled Wimbledon, featuring production this time handled by Soprano, a Maryland-based producer who has quickly become Ian's go-to producer, and with his producer tag that low-key sounds like they're saying Hawk Tua.
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk tune.
Damn.
But together, Wimbledon would bring Ian his first taste of virality, and just like that, school and rugby were officially put on the bench.
I will say this too. We as black people call him an industry plant, and I understand why Tyler doesn't like him. But like, we're not the majority in America. White people are. So like, okay. You think a white guy would rather listen to a black underground rapper talk about trap shit or talk like rap? Or would they rather hear a white kid that looks, talks, and dresses like them that they can relate to more talk about the exact same shit? It doesn't matter who's better or not. Like, who would they listen to? Who would you if you were a white dude? Or if you were black even? There's a white guy that rap better and all that, dress better, whatever. But you're going to go with the black because you're going to look at who you relate to. So I can understand why. Like, Ian looks like one of those white kids that we all know at school that's always knows about all the underground news. It's always knows about all the SoundCloud rappers, loves rap. Specifically, they always love YoungBoy and shit like that, despite, like, I don't even know how they relate to YoungBoy. Niggas relate to YoungBoy more than I can, but he embodies that, and I know a lot of white boys like that like want to be down, but they don't have representation fully. So Ian is their representation, kind of. So it makes exact sense why he got big quick. Because nobody's ever really done that before. Niggas always trying to take the Eminem route, but fuck that shit. Just a white boy who like rap.
According to
Can't hate
Clemson
on it.
Rugby's Instagram, Ian Smith was on the team's roster as of February 10th, 2024. However, about a week later on February 16th, he was nowhere to be found. Thus, likely meaning that after seeing the early success of Wimbledon blowing up on social media, Ian took the major risk and decided to go all in on his music. However, nobody could have ever predicted what happened next.
Hey, man.
TikTok has proven time and time again its absolute insane power to make anyone a new star overnight. And as it turns out, Ian is yet another perfect example. After weeks of posting snippet videos and trailers such as this one, fresh off of his exit from Clemson's rugby squad, that same month in February of 2024 came the release of Ian's new single, Figure It Out, which, to top things off, was also released with his first ever Lyrical Lemonade music video. The last bar in the chorus reads, "My big brother like Marshawn Lynch, he'll run through somebody." As a shout out to the legendary NFL running back, with Lyrical Lemonade pulling some strings, Marshawn Lynch would actually make a cameo in Ian's music video. Only on set though for about 5 minutes, while also taking a phone call in his AirPods.
My big brother like Marshawn Lynch, he'll run through somebody.
Man, that's a wrap, my nigga. Thank you, right on. All good, yeah. Right on, big dog. Once again, appreciate it. Appreciate you. Nah, that's just not how it goes, bro.
Marshawn Lynch is a legend, so that one shot was honestly enough. But then combined with another new sports-themed single titled Grand Slam a month later, hot off the success of these two new tracks, next came Ian's biggest move to date.
Now, you don't ever get credit for T-Pain, though. Like, I mean, I know you discovered him, but,
Right.
you know, Akon always gets the credit.
Right. I mean, that's, I think that's one of those things where, when you have a brother that's an artist, he always gets most of the attention. And I understood what that was going into it. Like, that's a part of the gig.
If you don't know who this guy, Boo Thiam, is, then let me sum it up real quick. Besides being the younger brother of Akon, who has actually admitted to using his brother as a stage double in the past because they look so similar, Boo has quietly been a very successful businessman in the music industry over the past 20 years, working with not only his brother Akon, but major artists such as Lady Gaga, Rihanna, Jay-Z, Chris Brown, T-Pain, and Jeremiah to name a few. He managed Kanye West for a couple of years, not to mention working as a record executive at Def Jam and Columbia, and then finally, most recently, the founder and CEO of Boo Vision. Boo Vision is a subsidiary of now Atlantic Records after just moving over from Columbia, but in early 2024, Boo would discover Ian and his music and instantly reached out wanting to sign him. Then, besides defending Ian and having his back during the whole Tyler the Creator drama that we're about to see later in this video, considering all of Boo Thiam's endless connections in the industry, and especially after signing another new artist who many like to claim is an industry plant, Forbats.
I'm watching him.
You're not an industry plant.
And I feel that we have a responsibility, people that have a platform, or us in these rooms to push the ones that want to do something different.
Yeah.
After joining forces with Boo, though, a veteran in the industry, the stage was now set for Ian's debut project. Released in May of 2024, arrived Valedictorian, Ian's first official mixtape. Hearing him go all in on that classic 2000s era trap sound, with beats that sound like you're listening to them straight off of Dat Piff, before that platform unfortunately died. But then to add even more nostalgia, after actually including one of DJ Holiday's classic DJ tags without getting his permission.
So much dirty money, I need
it's holiday
I met Ian on the internet, of course. He stole one of my tags, actually, and he used it. And then the label reached out to me, of course, and said we should team up and collaborate on some stuff. So he played me some of his music. I thought it was super dope.
Agreeing to host Ian's tape, though, in the end, even giving him the intro titled Holiday Intro, Valedictorian would go on to sell 17K in first week sales, which is pretty solid for a new rapper's debut mixtape. But then with a deluxe edition dropping 2 weeks later, which, thanks to more major help from TikTok, includes what remains still Ian's most streamed song to date, Magic Johnson. However, Ian still wasn't finished. Continuing to ride his momentum, in October of 2024, we then saw the release of Ian's debut studio album, Goodbye Horses. At a total of 13 tracks, and released under Boo Vision and Columbia, this album.
The reason why a lot of people, specifically probably really black people, say he's an industry plant is because we don't listen to him. It's the same thing with Doechii. When you don't listen to them and you don't see their come up, that doesn't mean it didn't happen. It's just you didn't see it because we're not the intended audience. Not every rapper is meant for black people. You know what I mean? And like I said, he's for a specific demographic, a white boy. That's not us. So we're not going to pay attention to him. But this makes sense now. Like, he's definitely not an industry plant.
Album hears features from mainstream rappers, including Chief Keef, as well.
Still don't think he's that good, but
Well as Lil Yachty on Hate Me, Ian's first song to ever crack the Billboard Hot 100.
Talk about Melina, I'm thugging. Like, Yachty carried that whole shit. But to be fair, y'all been rapping way longer than Ian, so he should. But it just still doesn't make sense how a nigga who started in like, well, I guess he didn't start. He didn't get on in 2 years because they said he's rapping before that apparently. But like a nigga go from playing rugby to rapping, like what the fuck? I don't know.
Yeah, I just thought that you were ready. It was so funny. I was waiting for it. I was like, that's not me. How long did it take you to realize?
Once I turned, right?
I grabbed it. He grabbed him. Oh, shit. What's up, Rich?
Going on to close the year out though on his first ever tour, including one show in North Carolina that had to be moved after a car literally crashed into the venue. Again, as I mentioned earlier, it honestly feels like almost everything Ian touches seems to blow up. However, with that being said, not everyone is a fan.
Like, oh man, he's doing the had to do it to him meme. Oh man, oh my gosh. I mean, I'll say it. There's nothing inherently funny about being white and also being a rapper. And if there is some worthwhile comedy in that dynamic at this point, it most likely is totally played out. Ian is trying to build a career off of just bluntly ripping off
Rage bait. Oh, so it's not just black people that feel like this. It's white people too. Okay.
his contemporaries and just passing in a carbon copy of their work without putting his own personality or spin on it at all.
Regardless of what you think of his actual music, and regardless of whether you think it's okay or not, the white rapper curse has existed forever in hip-hop. And truly, every single white rapper has had to deal with this label.
I don't give a fuck. Nigga, hip-hop and rap was created out of conditions that black people went through as effects of slavery, segregation, and Jim Crow laws, and just all around terrible environments that CIA, Ronald Reagan, George Bush, and all types of other niggas put on us. So you goddamn right. When a white boy comes into this shit, it's gonna be harder for him. It should be. Just like whenever a black person tries to come in the country, it's harder for us. What the fuck? Duh.
Some of the biggest.
Look at how they treat Shabuzi.
Such as Eminem, Mac Miller, Jack Harlow, Lil.
Yes, fuck them niggas. No offense to no white rappers and to all my white audience, but I'm gonna be honest. Black people just do shit different than white. We just like there's certain things we do that just like our goats are different from y'all goats. Like no white boy is ever going to toe to toe with like Michael Jordan, LeBron. They're not. No white rapper is ever going toe to toe with Nas. They're not. No singer is ever going toe to toe with Mariah Carey. She's kind of mixed, so that don't count. Beyonce, Whitney Houston. They're not. There's levels to this shit, and y'all expect to just come in and pass off with y'all mediocre bullshit while we have to be twice as good to get half the recognition. I don't believe in that, but that's normally what we subscribe to. So of course it's going to be harder for y'all. Of course y'all are going to be hated on. Duh. Don't get in. Stop coming in our culture then. Go be a fucking country singer. Like Post Malone. He became a rapper for a little while. He farmed off our culture, and then whenever he couldn't get no more money off it, or he got bored after he got done fucking our culture, he threw it away like a side hoe, and he went to go do country. That's what they always do. I wouldn't be surprised if Jack Harlow gets in the country within the next couple of years. Y'all, all y'all niggas do it, bro. I don't like videos like this, like painting a nigga as a victim, or like, nigga, you know what you is, nigga. You're not down with the black struggle, but you want all the benefits of being black. All the music, all the slang, all the dressing, all the swag, but you don't want it to come, like, you don't look out for our culture. This is the same problem Kendrick Lamar had with Drake. You always use on our culture, but you don't protect it. You don't speak up for it. But you expect us to support you. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself, my nigga. Fuck this Ian nigga. Fuck all of these white rappers I just saw, bro. It's a race thing. So I'm not even gonna lie and say it's not a race thing. But I just don't like when white people try to get you to sympathize with their struggles. And inherently while doing that, they're completely ignorant and unaware to the fact of black struggles. And for some of the things, they don't even understand why we protect the things we protect, because they came out of a vulnerable position. And it's like, if you're not a part of that struggle, then no, we don't want you. We don't want you working within this beautiful art that came from that struggle. Why would we? That's like me getting $1 million for getting in a car accident. They're like, hey, I want a piece of that, but you didn't go through the car accident with me. Why the fuck would I give you the money? Why? You don't deserve it. Go be like, I hate this shit, bro. I don't like this shit at all. This pissed me off. This is about to ruin my day. I'm not gonna let it ruin or lower my frequency anymore. But yeah, Ian is trash. I stand on that. He's fucking trash.